How you turning down help from a very volunteering good Samaritan that's putting himself out there to want to help everybody?
Well, see, they want to help you, and the help that he's giving you is not going to help me. If you consider that help, Richie, that's help I don't need.
Roger, right on. I don't need it either, but hey, you know, so be it.
Yeah, well, thank you, but no thank you, Richie. Thank you, but no thank you, no doubt about it. Hey, Richie, I can do bad all by myself, Richie.
To me, the best form of help is come clean, you bastard already. You went too far, damn it. Now you went too far. You're on my Johnson. You're on my Bozak.
Something out of 6. Roger D. Oh, boy. I just pulled all my stuff out the closet, man. Richie, I got too much shit, man. I got way too much stuff, man. Hey, you know when you got too much stuff? I'll tell you when you know you got too much stuff. When you're looking for something, you got everything labeled, you got all your containers labeled, and you're looking for something you still can't find it. That's when you know you got too much stuff, Richie.
I feel you, partner.
On the inside, man. Ain't that something? I don't know. I might come over there and have a CB break over there for them truckers you got over there, them cabbies.
Yeah, like Enforcer going off the air, just shutting down the amp he don't got, and still all up in the mix, barefoot, running his mouth. Richie let the video game capture all the truths and frauds that need to be exposed. Roger, right on, man. I ain't really got to go out, man. I paid that daily hours ago, man. But you know me, man. I get bored behind the radio at night, man. The money in the daytime with me. And at nighttime, I like to be like a real trooper. And my name is Richie. I like to be out there on the street, in the mix, on the Ave. Oh, in the high impact area where only real rustlers can rustle down.
She beats him on the radio. Bye, Richie. Bye. He beats them at talking. He beats them at walking. He smacks them around. He ranks them out. Spits on them. And they come back for more. Hey, Richie, tell Michael Anthony I said 73s, Richie. I'm gone.
All right. I'll tell Mikey Anthony you get 73s after I correct him. I'm sorry, Michael. It's not me that has other guys going behind their microphone because they just got so beat, defeated, and embarrassed. But I appreciate it, Mike. All the support. Between me and you, I can't take all the credit. Me and you did this, not me alone.
I gotta call my daughter, man. Yeah, well, I back you 100%. Who's calling? Yeah, that's a good one. My little boys play that game when they go to the arcade. when you come home and you're a little pent up and you couldn't get to the gym or anything, or you had a rough day, you get on the radio, you talk with your friends a little bit, you have a little coffee, you relax after dinner, and you smack around the monkeys. I don't mean a monkey being a black man. I want to make that clear. I mean a monkey because monkeys see, monkeys do. They want to be us. They want to act like us. They want to talk like us. They want to walk like us. But they're just not going to be able to.
Hey, listen, I totally made that clear the other day. I think in one of the video dates, I made that totally clear that I wasn't talking about black people in general when I say this shit. I didn't mean anything to offend any black people that are normal, hard-working citizens that are human beings. I was talking about this fucking monkey out here. That's the one I'm talking about. That I can't even consider a black person because he's a fucking nigger. That's all he is.
Hey, do not forget that they really want the notoriety that we achieve and the respect that is given to us that we didn't earn for being real to the field.
Gives the rest of them a bad name, you know that?
Yes, that's what happens.
It's a shame, man. It really is. It's like the one bad apple spraying the whole freaking tree. It's the way it is.
I think Michael Jackson sang about that. Speaking of Michael Jackson, I haven't heard anything about him. Think somebody ripped his antenna down or something.
That wasn't Michael Jackson, that was New Edition. One bad apple won't spoil the whole bunch now.
I guess you're right, Rich.
Yeah, I haven't heard them either. Well, I don't really hear them from where I am, so I gotta wait for some of you guys to come on and hear them. I can't hear them out here, so I really couldn't. I don't care. But when I do, I definitely give him a beat down too.
Yeah, he deserves it. He's not a very nice person. Should be ashamed of himself. Him and 146. They both should be ashamed of themselves.
Who the fuck is 146 now?
146 is the guy that sold Michael Jackson the radio and beat Michael Jackson, and then Michael Jackson sold it to me.
Oh, okay. Oh, so they're both on the shoe list. Yeah, but alright, whatever. If you're 146, you beat that other asshole. Hey, listen, that doesn't give him the right to sell it to you.
That's the point I'm making. Correct.
He should have done it like a man and took care of his business and got his money back. And that's it, man. He doesn't mean you gotta go out and beat somebody else. That's not the way life is, man. That's not the way it works. I guess he's just too ignorant or too drunk to figure that out. I guess he figures like some people figure they're untouchable, you know? They think nobody can get to them, and it's not like that.
Yeah, I think you got it right on. You hit the nail right on the head.
Yeah, and no, I'm not talking about Richie, whoever that is. Richie happens to be a friend of mine. He's out here. And I appreciate whoever that is to keep your fucking comments to yourself because nobody's talking to you.
I'll catch you guys in about 2 hours. We're out.
Alright, no problem.
All right, Rich.
Yeah. It's amazing, right? I was thinking of how many years I've had an antenna on my house. Not this particular house, but of all the houses that I've owned. I think it came out to like 40 years. A little less than 40 years. That's a long time. I'm sure you had the same thing. You were out there the same amount of time as me.
Yeah, right a little less, but right around there. Not much less, just a little, a year or two. I've always had an antenna. It started off with a big stick. No. A polecat. It was a half-wave antenna with, like 6-inch long radials, 4 of them, with plastic caps on them. And before that, it was an indoor mobile antenna. And before that, it was walkie-talkies on the roof. 10-4.
Yeah, I sort of started out the same way. Actually, I started with my first antenna. It was actually a lip mount. Remember the old antenna? I picked it up at Crazy Eddie's. Remember Coney Avenue? I had this lip mount antenna. You had to put the coax through the bottom and screw the top piece on. Had a spring and a lip on top. It was a white antenna. I had that. I used to have it out the window on the, I used to mount it on the windowsill. And that's what I started out with. Then I went to the big stick, the original big stick, the Shakespeare, the 2-piece one, a piece of crap. That was actually my first real antenna.
Yeah, 10-4. The glory days, the good old days. They're coming back. We had a lot of good people out here. We got Mike Rumpy, who jumps in there every now and then. We got Vic 139. We got Richie 127, Richie Rich, Anthony Blue Bandit. So many people. I don't want to miss anybody. Jimmy, Gentleman Jim. You, me. I'm sorry if I forgot anybody. Can't think right now, but there's a bunch of us that are out here.
And when I say I'm out, I mean on the dead battery walkie-talkie, dog. I mean, somewhere around Utica and Winthrop, your king of New York City, on his little Beats and Tunes CB shop. Beat up walkie-T, goddamn.
Yeah, a long time between all of us guys, you know. There's really not much we didn't hear about here, or we didn't have as far as radio equipment and shit like that, you know. I had so many amplifiers, microphones, I can't even think. You know, sometimes I see some on eBay, I'm like, damn, I had one of those. I totally forgot all about that. That's just pretty wild about eBay. You see shit you never saw, you even knew existed, and you see a lot of things that you had before, and you're like, oh man, I remember I had that. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm into the Silver Eagles. You were talking about a Silver Eagle. I like the Silver Eagles. Every now and then, if I find one, I won't pass one up. Or a nice black eagle, or they call it a nighthawk, or a tug if it's in good condition. They're going to be much rare than I believe, because they don't make the inserts anymore. They're done, finished, finito, gone.
I picked one up off QTH.com. A nice one, pay 2 1/4. We're still in a sealed box. I'm using it right now. I'm not the type of person to keep it in a box. If I buy something, I'm going to use it. I don't care. I wired it today. I'm using it right now. It's a really nice microphone. It's immaculate. I mean, it's factory new, you know. I took it out. It still had the new smell. Like it was like a new microphone. Nobody ever used. It's the best. The cord. Sometimes if you see the microphone cords, they're like all the way down to the cord part already. They've been wired so many times. It's funny. This never was wired ever, so it was pretty cool. I was the first one ever wiring this thing. It's good to have it, you know, just
It's something to be the first to use it. Opening up a box after 40 years. And I did forget one person, Baba Booey. Booey, the wise man. The grandpa of Channel 31. Personally, I think he's too young to be a grandpa, but I don't know.
Yeah, Mike's a good guy. He's funny. Funny as hell.
That's because I like little boys' penises. That's because I like little boys' penises. Can't get that song out of my head now. One bad apple spoiled the whole bunch, girl. I think I was in 5th or 6th grade when that came out. 10-4. I like little boys' penises. Like what? I was talking to myself, he wasn't answering me. What? What are you saying? Like what? He's a funny boy. Pussy man. That's because I like little boys' penises. That's because I like little boys' penises. Not the grandfather, the godfather. Man, we got pedophiles, man. We all gotta kiss his ring when we meet him. That's because I like little boys' penises. Same shit all day on the news. Nothing changes. Same shit on every channel. Somebody wants to talk about the Russians, the Ukraine. They found traces of chemical weapons in Syria where there wasn't supposed to be. Nobody wants to talk about that. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe Parliament will be next. He deserves a few. Yeah, we'll see. What's up, Vic?